Chat, low key chat. I don't know if I've told you niggas. One of my biggest dreams, bruh, on this content creator shit, I want to record a music video. I feel like that'd be fucking gas. I feel like that'd be fire. Like, not even, it ain't even gotta be my own song, you know? I just wanna do it. Like, if you hear anybody do this idea, you got it from me. I wanted to do a series, but I have no idea how to get it done. I don't know about to do production. I don't care if I don't make money off of the video, but I don't know how to go about it in terms of production. But like, I'd even do like a series where I'm doing YouTube this, yup, all right, so I definitely said it then. Cause my idea is to do essentially like, if rap was from the suburbs, videos that should have been dropped, shit like that. And I've had that idea for a long time, but I don't know first things first on shooting a video. So, but maybe I just need to do rap my damn self and I need to go platinum. And who would be a better teacher on how to rap than one of the goats? And yeah, that's gonna trigger some of you niggas, but it is what it is. One of the best freestyles I've heard in my life. Juice WRLD apparently had 3 steps to freestyling all along. Rest in peace, Juice. I want to hear these, bro. I gotta hear these real quick.
You know, one of my favorite songs. I got you though. I'm cancerous, so when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis.
Yeah.
I string you to death and I choke you again and break your legs till your bones poke through your skin. But I don't get pissed. I don't even see through the mist. How could I be white? I don't even exist. That killed that shit, boy. Just being such a sponge as a kid and just absorbing all like the music I would listen to, just cramming my head with it, not really giving a fuck about school or homework or really anything else besides music, you know, like just that's.
Sometimes it's easy like to call this shit corny, and this ain't a jab at like my pod before y'all start, because we talked about where I'm about to take this on the pod. But it's easy to take a jab at niggas, whether it's like Mark coming out there saying, oh yeah, bruh, I'm moving out just to make sure like this YouTube shit gotta work, because it gotta like pop off, otherwise my dreams fail type shit. Like when niggas really just say fuck school, fuck work, all that shit, I'm locking in on this random dream. That shit is easy as fuck to poke at, and I ain't gonna cap. A nigga went to college doing this YouTube shit, so I'm even gonna say like I'm on that side of niggas that do the poking at that shit. Like ultimately, I think it's a hell of a risk to nosedive at that shit. I did quit my job to do it, so I dipped my toe in like taking risk type shit. And I say that to say, yo, it's a level of respect I got for niggas that actually take that nosedive, let alone take that nosedive and actually prevail, man. For niggas to really look school in the face, money in the face, potentially women, all the extra shit, and just to be like, nah, bro, I really love fucking music. Nah, bro, I really love fucking YouTube. All that shit, and really lock in and do it. I respect the hell out of that shit, bro. I respect the hell out of that shit. It's always going to sound crazy, but when you hear these stories, that's where the madness finally like click. The stars align for these niggas, bro. I'm probably rambling here. Yeah, this is probably why I'm rambling. But ultimately, I fuck with that risk taking shit, bro. I fuck with this.
All I cared about, so it was kind of easy to remember all that shit. That was like, you know, my only focus.
In this clip from Juice WRLD's appearance on WRLD, we see one of the cornerstones that made him an unlikely titan among the ranks of freestyle rappers. Step number 1, always be obsessed with the skill. Although he's perhaps best known as one of the leading lights of hip-hop's melodic wave, the late Chicago-born rapper lesser known as Gerard Anthony Higgins was formidably talented when it came to simply crafting syllables and bars off the top of his head.
Okay, so here's my thing. If this is actually tip 1, Juice didn't say it himself, maybe I got clickbaited. But this is my issue with skill number 1, right? There's definitely plants, and there's definitely people that do this shit, say fuck it, and then it pops off. Obsessing with the skill, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying, what do you mean? Are you obsessing over the skill if you study it even in terms of being a monetary benefit? Or are you obsessing with it in terms of like having true love for the shit? Because I tell you now, there's niggas in the game right now that probably don't even give a fuck about this rap shit and just do it for the bread. What do you mean by obsess? I'm listening. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm listening.
And as to how we got that way, it's clear that at the core of this propensity for rapid fire internal penmanship relationship was that he was absolutely besotted with the art of freestyling and what that creative experience
Okay, so it is
entailed.
actually
So,
loving it. But he's
like
talking about
Juice,
freestyling,
you
to be
too
fair.
should allow yourself to be obsessed with it as much as he was. Although he arrived in an era where the ability to place faith in your natural creativity and conjure up rhymes from what feels like thin air wasn't a priority, Juice's decision to constantly advance his adeptness in this area was ultimately one of the most versatile tools at his disposal that bled both into his recorded output and the endless videos of him spitting for hours that can be found across YouTube.
Nah, this
A
nigga
love
Juice did
affair
that's
which
what happened to Booth and just
legitimized him to
freestyling,
the
getting like 5
supposed
songs off
old
it.
heads that had built up a tendency to scornfully overlook anyone whose approach to rap veered towards the melodic side. To watch him freestyle was to watch him solving equations in real time, finding his pocket and locking in on a rhyme scheme while always thinking ahead to the next adjoining bars or a logical point to pivot to another flow. And quite simply, this wouldn't be possible without the degree of immersion that he permitted for himself. After all, Juice began to spit bars while his mental faculties were still developing, and as such, it carved a pathway into his brain.
It's been a
He be enunciating the shit out them words. And it's carved a pathway. Like, damn. That made me feel ignorant. I'm like, shit. I ain't never said pathway like that. Pathway.
something that's been in my life though, my whole life. And I think
Shit.
I started like freestyling when I was real young. I think maybe about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Did you start freestyling, or you start or just getting like really enjoying music?
Oh, I've been enjoying music for forever.
No one's suggesting that you find a time machine or that you lead with the same impenetrable single-mindedness as him, but that doesn't change the fact that if you wish to have the skills to demolish any beat that's put in front of you at a moment's notice, then it has to become an everyday consideration that encroaches in moments beyond the
So I'm supposed to be
freestyle
freestyling
arena
every
itself.
day. I'm supposed
If
to be
you'd
hitting
like
the
to be
bus down,
able
rolling
to
the
practice
avalanche, all that shit.
freestyle daily at the level of a Juice WRLD with drills, guided trainings, and even beats to practice on, click the link in the video description.
What's just happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hold on. I thought you for next. I thought you for the next scam, right? I thought you for X niggas was done. I'm about to leave the entire video. What the fuck is this? About 5 seconds to tell me what the fuck this is, bro. I don't mean to drag this out. I'm so sorry. What is it?
Book of Juice
What's number
WRLD.
2, man?
Step number 2, don't overthink the freestyle.
Well, my music is like,
Okay,
I don't overthink
that's actually a good
it.
tip.
Music is really just, people love to hear something that came out that's good, that's natural, that doesn't sound forced, that
Right.
sounds authentic. People love that. So even certain breaths and little sounds that people make in between the words that they say make the song a hit. Just
That's true. Polo G, when he first blew up, a lot of Polo G fans will tell you one of the main things that they fuck with Polo G is that nigga sound like he was dying. Cause like usually niggas cut out their breasts and shit. I've even cut out my breasts on past videos. When I do offline videos, oftentimes I cut out when I have to take a deep breath type shit. His fan base literally was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You know it's about to be a fire Polo G song when that nigga hit the type shit. Like Polo, go listen to GOAT, bro. Go listen to like Go Stupid Polo G back then. He probably still does it now. But Polo used to take the deep breaths possible. And niggas used to fuck with that shit just for that. Like, I don't know why, but I stamp, bro. Stamp. Check comments.
just like the cadence of the way that they breathe it and the way they mouth is like moving. You know, you can fix your
Yeah, in
mouth
the
to
music
talk with
videos,
like
of
a
course,
different
yeah,
voice.
looking like
It's
it,
just, I just let what flows out of me flows. So if it's something that sounds like it needs to be spazzed on, I spaz. But like, I try not to overthink.
You never write, right? Never. You just go in there and go crazy. It's like a completely different art form. It's like it's like boxing versus UFC.
No, it's like freehand versus tracing.
But you don't think that, you don't think that you could end up with something better if you sometimes wrote some stuff?
No, I could write sometimes. When I'm really down,
I
I
can't
could
write
write
either.
raw.
I'm
That's
not a
different.
rapper.
Not on a
I'm a
regular
YouTuber,
basis,
but
I'm
same
not
shit.
gonna
I
pick
can't
up my
write.
phone and start typing or pick up a notepad and start scribbling. I'm gonna go in there and freehand.
For Juice, the process of refining his rhymes in the traditional sense simply didn't hold weight. Instead, what he has termed as his freehand approach allows for his brain to operate in a tangential way. As a result, he opened himself up to the entire spectrum of possibilities without pressuring himself. After all, Juice didn't even necessarily realize that Lucid Dreams, the very track that made him into a superstar, amounted to anything more than just another song. But once again, this sense of creatively beneficial freedom isn't...
like I'm multi-platinum and shit, but that's how it is, bro. Like, y'all bring up the Clippers video all the time. The first intentional video that I recorded knowing it would blow up, and it blew up, was probably the Goku video, and that's how recent it was. That's the first video I recorded with the intent of it actually doing numbers. With the intent of, yo, as long as I do my research, people are going to fuck with this video over time. It started off as a 10 out of 10. Now it's one of my more popular videos, right? When I did like my Clipper rants, my Laker rants and shit like that, that was just me talking shit. I swear to God, it was just me talking shit, and the next thing you know, the shit popped the fuck off. So I'm like, oh. Okay.
Something that'll simply emerge overnight. In order to be able to renounce that tendency to overanalyze, the brain has to be callous to letting creativity flow. In freestyling, that organic feel is pivotal and requires a degree of trust in yourself. So, much like Juice espoused in an interview, it might be handy to cultivate a healthy sense of self-esteem and self-image, which will help you trust in yourself. Some artists not only have good music, but good personalities as well. I don't want to brag about myself, but people have told me that my personality matches my music, as in it has quality, as in it's genuine and real. He told NME, with me, people don't have to separate the art from the artist. By believing in his own likelihood to succeed in any given situation pertaining to rhyming, Juice performed in a way that was not only hugely impressive, but uninhibited. And when it comes to how he made himself into a beacon of hope for those that felt the art had been lost, this would have been an impossibility if he entered the game with any degree of residence about his approach. So, next up, we have another key component that made Juice who he was, and that is step number 3, his ability to suppress fear of failure or judgment.
Huh? Freestyle? Yeah. I freestyle.
You do? Okay. This you think is a cap, but I do respect this tip.
Hey, hold on. Wait.
Because niggas do be afraid to fail on freestyle, so they don't.
I'm on beats like Dr. Dre. I get money every day. If I locked up, that's okay. Boy, I bet I beat the case. I ball out like fadeaway. I'm gonna cut like razor blade. It's a drill. If you with my money, feel like major pain.
Willing to spit at the drop of a hat, sometimes for upwards of an hour on radio shows. This video demonstrates Juice's innate belief in his abilities, and above all else, his distinct lack of concern with failing. In any walk of life, that self-preserving concern over being made to look foolish is perhaps the #1 barrier to taking the leap into finding the success you deserve, and that's no different with freestyling. Let's not forget, Juice was so content with what he was delivering.
The problem I got with this video is so far, these are just life tips. What the fuck? Wait, how to freestyle rap quote 4, quote 5. All right. Honestly, I don't need to watch another 5 minutes of this shit. Ultimately, the thing is with this vid, and I don't know if I'm gonna post this on the channel, but if I do, a lot of this shit is just life tips, to be honest, right? Like, and maybe that's the whole beauty of the video. Maybe the beauty of the video is truthfully, hey, bro, when you're freestyling, just be you on the beat type shit. But in terms of step 1 being obsessed with what you're doing, step 2 being don't overthink what you're doing, and step 3 being don't be afraid of failing what you're doing. That just sounds like life tips, bro. And maybe that's the beauty of music. Nowadays, niggas don't have that in music. Nowadays, a lot of niggas is just plants. Half the other niggas is pussy. And ultimately, you just get the same regurgitated product time in and time out. People remixing songs time in and time out. Maybe that's the beauty of what he trying to say. Hopefully, I can just, you know what I'm saying, go platinum, being me on a beat. Maybe that means TSO freestyles are on the way. TSO ciphers on the way. I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. I don't feel like doing that shit. I'm a little lit, and I got other shit I want to record. Y'all take care and stay blessed.